Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you all are doing good. Today the topic of a discussion is painted cubes. This is a very famous reasoning question asked in a lot of examinations. Okay, let us start. So in these questions, usually you are given a cube. Let's say the side is 3 units. And now this is entirely painted in any random color of their choice, and then it is cut into smaller cubes. Let's say now we are cutting it into smaller cubes of side equal to 1 unit. Let's call this A dash. Now this painted cube is cut into small cubes of side 1 unit. The number of cubes we're going to have is equal to 27 in this case. After it's cut into small cubes, you will be asked to find out the number of cubes with 0 surfaces painted, 1 surface painted, and 2 surfaces painted as well as 3 surfaces painted. Now if you observe closely, the ones on the edges, these 8 cubes, they're going to have 3 of the surfaces painted. You see, one here, and one here. Now the ones here, they're going to have 2 of the surfaces painted. If you see this cube, you see this surface painted and this surface painted, and the rest of the cubes on the surface are going to have one surface painted. You see this, and the one on the bottom left, this, and the one behind. And the rest of the cubes are going to have 0 surfaces painted. So now if it's a smaller cube, let's say in this case, it's very easy for you to find it out without using any formula. But as the cube keeps getting larger, it gets a little complicated. And since you have limited time in your exam to solve, let us discuss a few formulas in order to make this much more easier. So the question usually is to find number of cubes with 0 surface painted, 1 surface painted, 2 surfaces painted, and 3 surfaces painted. The formula for 0 surfaces painted is going to be n minus 2 whole cube. The formula for 1 surface painted is 6 into n minus 2 whole square. The formula for 2 surfaces painted is 12 into n minus 2, and the formula for 3 surfaces painted is 8 irrespective of the size of the cube. So in the above case, we have the side of the big cube as 3 units and the side of the smaller cube as 1 unit. Here, in order to find n, you divide a by a dash, which is the side of the larger cube by the side of the smaller cube. So you get n equal to 3. So if you substitute that in these formulas, here you will get 3 minus 2, 1 cube equal to 1, 6 into 3 minus 2 whole square, which is again 6, 12 into 1 is going to be 12, and finally 3 surfaces, you have it as 8. If you sum this up, 12 plus 8, 26, 27. This is the number of cubes that we got when we cut it into smaller cubes. That is what you see here. Okay, so I hope you understood this. Let us discuss it with another example with a slightly larger cube. So in our question, let's say the side of the larger cube is 6 centimeters and it is painted entirely in red, and it is cut into smaller cubes of size 1 unit. Okay guys, now the number of cubes that you will get is 216. This is the total number of cubes that you get after cutting them into smaller cubes. Okay, now you will be asked to find out the number of cubes with 0 surfaces painted, 1 surface painted, 2 surfaces painted, and 3 surfaces painted. Now we've already discussed the formula to find n is a by a dash. So here it is going to be 6. The formula to find out the number of cubes with 0 surfaces painted is n minus 2 whole cube. So it's going to be 6 minus 2 whole cube, which is 64. The formula to find out one surface painted is 6 into n minus 2 whole square, which is 6 into 4 square, which is 96. To find out two surfaces painted, the formula is 12 into n minus 2, and that's 48. And when it's three surfaces painted, it is constant. And now if you have done your calculations right, adding all this up will give you 216. Let's check that. 8 plus 8, 16, 22, 26, 2, 6, 15, 21. Now that it's satisfied, our calculations are right. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you understood the concept. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you, guys.